Yeah, this character seems very strange.
Yes. Okay, so if you looked at the not transformations, you might have guessed that they're not transformations. Um,
Blue filled me in on the general idea.
okay, great. Notably, they have to deal damage, not just hit, just in case that detail was overlooked.
Okay.
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you...
that is definitely not reflected in the UA.
Yeah, the UA doesn't tell you anything about how they work.
Yeah. I was wondering why you would ever transform them, and
Yeah,
that explains it.
it's the same idea as the gauge boosts or Polter's overload mechanic, where it's like, it's not explained on the UA because the idea is that it's just a mechanic from an alternate universe, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, the overload mechanic has the ref card with it, which I
oh
think would
yeah,
be useful.
we should make one of those. Yeah. Cool.
Um, but yeah, we'll see if Remy does the thing that Remy is supposed to do, which is transform toxic tendrils and then explode.
Yep. Well said. And I hope you enjoy her.
Heads. Alright, I will take the second because I want EXs.
Okay, just be careful, because I do intend to parry anything I can.
Fair.
Well, 5.
Yeah. And you're just on at range 1 to 4.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably at my best at range 4.
I mean, that's definitely where you can threaten a lot of the scary stuff on curve. But, we'll see. Fortunately, that isn't actually very far from Remy's best range, at least once she has radiation out. I will go with 4 cards.
Okay.
Stream.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, give me 1 sec. Alright, do. So.
Okay. It'll be my go whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
Alright, cool.
Boost. Your attack has a cleanup trigger.
Uh-huh. Well, that's slightly annoying. Especially since Remy generally doesn't move during her strikes.
Yeah, I mean, she has two attacks that move. She's not completely immobile.
Yeah. I'm gonna run into your face.
Okay.
And that's specifically movement that I do. It's not grasp.
Right. Speaking of grasp, I'll be discarding it as force along with this other card. Lunar Dynamo. My attack is ENX, and I move 2 and strike.
Cool. And that non-lethal damage can stun me, but it's during cleanup,
So it won't matter. Yeah.
Generally doesn't matter. Alright.
Also, I have a ton of extra guard.
Yeah, you have 4 extra guard and an armor.
Yeah, 4 extra guard and 1 armor. Yep. In addition to whatever's printed.
Like a thing I can't stun. Alright, cool. So that feels pretty much like it's Iron Chariot. Because that would be a hugely defensive thing that you could play here that stuffs a lot of Remy's specials. So if you power, so that would be power 6. Focus, and let's just try and trade with it.
Nope.
Oh, it's cross.
Yep.
So I take 2.
Yep, and then you draw, and then you take 3 more.
And I take 3 because I did not move.
Correct.
Right. Light.
Prepare.
Strike.
Okay, so I mean, it's radiate. That's not like a read, that's just what it is. You just have to decide if you want to do anything about it. Oh, well, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I will miss.
Yes, you will, and I will hit you for 5.
6.
It was 6. I didn't make it EX.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I figured I didn't need to.
No, that's true. Alright, my go?
Yep, you're fine.
Prep.
I will prep.
Mm-hmm. Toxic tendrils?
That is a miss.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
End turn draw.
You do have stuff that hits me here, so I should probably not get readinged. Let's move. 1, 2, 3. Let's move 4. And just get rid of all the known normals.
Boost.
Oh. Okay, so lots of power.
Mm-hmm.
My attack is EX.
Ground 0.
Yep. Yeah, let's do it. Boost on Napalm Stream.
Engine destruction.
Yep. Oh, that's not a great pull there.
Hey, it means the rest of your deck is that much better.
Yeah. I will keep the vent, but I'm not going to keep the things that lose at this range.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, 2 known vents.
Yep.
And draw for end turn.
Mm-hmm. EX attack.
Mm-hmm. Which means that probably beats vent. Well, swing. It's an EX block.
All right. Pick up your hand. I need to discard something from it.
Yep.
Consumption. All right. So I have 10 power. You have 3 armor.
Oh, that's really disgusting.
Yep.
And you discarded the Ultra, which I was gonna throw away.
Yeah.
Alright, so 5 damage. Yeah, I'll just take 5.
10 minus 5 is 5. Checks out. And so you're stunned.
Yep. I am stunned, and I mean, I really don't want to throw away Vent because
That's fair. It's got
that
a
boost
really
is
good
super
boost.
good.
Yeah.
Speaking of that boost, I will go get nuclear option.
In the draw. All right. I'll prepare.
I'll prepare.
I will strike. 1 card.
Wild swing. It's tendrils.
Works for me. I advance 3.
Yep.
I miss. I retreat 3. You advance 2.
Yep, and then I advance 2. Reclaim tendrils.
Alright, I'll prepare.
Tendrils and nuclear option are known. I'm striking. And I think I will spend to make this EX. I will spend the no nuclear option. And
When you spend, you should always put the Ultra on top, because the hit effect cares about order.
Oh, right, yeah. There are definitely hit effects that care about order. And I'm going to toss my...
This is a mistake. Because unless I'm
just going to throw the other
miscounted,
consumption
he is down both
for
radiates.
just 1 force.
Okay.
Which...
So I guess that puts them both on top.
Yeah, I'll put nuclear option on top.
Cool. Set your attack.
So EX striking.
Yep. Okay, so I ignore it.
Yep.
Cool. I will spend a force for guard and give you a cleanup trigger.
Yep. I'm going to prepare.
Reading dive.
Okay.
And I'm setting in the X attack.
Cool. That's a miss.
Okay.
Alright, so your EXs... don't think that's known, but it's pretty narrow. But it definitely... no, it can't... it wouldn't be Heaven's Fall, because that doesn't...
1 copy is down.
actually, that can't be Heaven's Fall.
Ah.
There's 1 copy now, so it's... Here. Alright, so that's normal. So... Probably I'm thinking salt. Feel like the good option here is to cross away. Yeah. Confirm no spend on that. No.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, if that's assault, I need to spend to avoid it.
Right.
So I will.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm like, if you're saying assault and you're playing across, you lose. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that was speed 6. So because I was pretty sure that was the play there.
I take 2. I close 2.
Oh,
I miss.
I actually engage.
Yep.
Cool.
3. I take 3.
Yes, you.
Yours.
Yes, because it was the X.
Yep. All right, to you.
All right. And you have no hand.
Correct.
Wild Swing, no EX.
Wild Swing.
Mine's dive, so I come in and punch you.
Mm-hmm. Prepare.
I will prepare.
Okay. I'll reading assault.
Okay, there is no assault.
Oh, okay.
Which means it's the last card.
Yep. Unless I miscounted, which is possible.
I'm pretty sure you did not, because I'm pretty sure I wrote assault in there. Yeah, you did not miscount.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, it means I can ground 0 you now, which feels like a fairly okay play. Or I can just block. Let's get spicy and ground 0. Do I EX it? I don't really feel the need to. I'm just gonna let that stand.
Okay. Take 3.
Cool. I take 3.
I take 4. I get pulled.
You take 4. You do get pulled, and I'm thinking on whether I want to gauge this or transform it. So I feel like this is I don't know. I'm about to reshuffle. I'll just transform it.
Okay. Your turn.
EX transform toxic tendrils.
Yep.
And then draw the assault.
Mm-hmm. I prepare.
Cool. Change cards 1, becoming 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw another.
Correct. Prepare.
Play to you. Oh, prepare.
Boost.
Hmm. EX. Natural EX.
Hmm. Deck isn't great here. I'll play this.
Cool. I have a grasp.
I'll take
You
4.
have -1 range, so if I throw you to max range, you'll miss.
Correct.
So I will do that.
Okay. Okay. I declare a strike. I choose to set my attack face up. Ready?
The face of Wild Swing.
Yes.
Cool.
Here
So
we
I
go.
see it before I set mine.
Lord
Cool.
Bahamut, thy wish is my command! I don't have enough gauge for this, so it's invalid.
So that's just a complete rando out of your reshuffled deck. Or no, it's the next
no.
card.
It's the next card.
It's the next card,
It's the next
because I have already seen One Heaven's Fall. So
Yeah.
the next card could not be an Ultra if my count is correct.
Nope, I've got one Ultra up.
There is one other Ultra up? Okay. Which means I have to... That is Wings. Or that could be Wings. Okay. Wings is just speed 6 at a lot of range. I'm actually gonna just EX sweep here.
Okay. Invalid. Alright.
Cool, so that's a beam.
I get stunned.
Ooh. Cool.
Pull a card. Yep.
Okay. I will prepare.
Retreat.
Strike. No EX.
Oh, so then it's Tendrils or Irradiate, which are auto-reaxed. Or dive, I guess. Wild Swing. GG.
It's the X dive.
Yep, same thing.
Um,
Congrats.
Yeah, that was... I definitely get Remy more now. Particularly, I get just leaning on Toxic Tendrils, which I didn't see until the very end of the first deck.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised that you say that because you didn't... It never came into play.
Yeah, I mean... I didn't... what I was really more doing was just playing normals that beat the things you played. Although the EX sweep was good because it beat the Wings. Like, when I played the EX sweep, I was conscious of the fact that it would have traded really, really positively with Wings of Salvation.
That's kind of one of the powers of Remiliss, is that you can cover multiple options that most characters can't.
Yeah,
That is
I
very
don't
cool.
have to make reads. I can just play the good card that covers most options.
I mean, you still have to know what you need to cover, at least.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Nuclear Option wasn't as strong as I've seen Nuclear Option be.
The boost.
particularly the initiate launch boost, but that's just because I played it when I had no gauge. And she is really expensive to play on front side.
Just don't miss.
Don't miss, exactly. That's how you play Remiliss.
I suppose. I mean, it's not like she has a hard time not missing.
Eh.
I have played into Ogre's Remiliss, and he almost never hit.
Yeah, like, she has blind spots that you can learn how to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely strong, but I still think I prefer Sajin. I don't know that Sajin is stronger, but I prefer Sajin's kit.
No, that's completely fair.
Although Radiation is so clearly a much better version of the Sajin boost that gives her range.
What do you mean? Like, Radiation says your EX attacks plus your own range, which costs 3 force. Sage unit costs 2 force.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, in terms of... I do kind of feel like Sajin has close to as many responses as Remiliss can have.
I definitely don't. Remiliss fares much better than Sage at range.
This is true. I suppose that once you get beyond range 3,
Yeah.
which is really where, or 4 if you've got the transform up.
At 4, Sage spending the money is, like, still, like, not too bad for the opponent, because spending the resources is a big deal.
Yeah.
Sajin is kind of the queen of range 3, and that's, like, long been part of her identity, and that's completely fine. But
Yeah.
she just falls apart beyond that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, she's got the guidance to close that range if she really needs to.
Yeah, but that's usually not a good option. It's an option that she has, and she falls back on because she has to. Huh. It's a fair point, Blue.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Sajin a lot. Remiliss, to me, is a character that I understand why she's strong. I don't know that I agree that she's sort of the strongest Season 2 character.
That's fine. I am happy with people disagreeing with me. The more people,
Yeah.
the fewer people think that she's the strongest in the game, the more I get to play her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely way more scared of Zolt than I am her, until she gets all her until she gets the important transforms up, which are everything but Ground Zero. Man, that Ground Zero is not a good transform.
It's a good transform. It's just not as good as the other ones.
Just means you can hit with it more.
Mm-hmm. And reducing her
I feel
exceed cost by 2 is actually kind of non-trivial.
That is
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. I'm gonna go for just a sec. I'll be back.
Really need that gauge. Without that gauge, she can't play her her consumption nonsense, where she just adds her deck to her hand.
I mean, like, people play consumption. It's a pretty respectable eye, don't get me wrong, but it's so expensive.
Yeah. I mean, 4 gauge to add 9 cards to your hand on flip seems pretty okay.
I mean, but by the time that you have flipped and have 4 gauge, the opponent should be dead, like 2 turns ago.
This is fair. Although, yeah, you would usually rather play EX Ground Zero than EX Consumption. EX Ground Zero is just one of these mythical 0 gauge ultras that she has.
Remiliss is full of those.
Yeah, overall, her kit seems fine, but not my style. I prefer to play janky rangers and people who play with an infinite hand.
I'm back.
Yeah, Remiliss is kind of the opposite of that.
God, she's so aggressive.
She's got a very limited hand a lot of the time, but all of her options are the best options.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
people wonder why she appeals to me.
Best option. It's great.
She's so vulnerable to parry because half her hand is known at all times.
I mean, they parry the card, you just play the other card. They're all really good.
And Reclamation exists.
I mean, I guess. Reclamation is kind of part of what makes her vulnerable to parry, because you reclaim and then they parry. They parry whatever you got back.
That's fine. You have 2 Reclamations, they have 2 parries. Get it back twice.
Oh yeah, they're out of blocks then. They parried and then they parried again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now I can just play with my entire hand revealed. Let's get rid of those focuses while we're at it. And I can literally play with my hand revealed.
Yep.
Yeah. No, just play with deck in hand.
That's the Guile way.
That's what you do, is you don't do any damage. You do the absolute minimum of damage until you hit with EX consumption and play with deck in hand, and then strike every turn.
No.
Why not just strike
you hit with EX consumption in ground 0, and then you chain into EX focus, and then you chain into EX caustic vent. So you're drawing. You search for 9 and draw 9. This is fine. Cap it with Napalm Stream.
Yeah.
And then hit with option to get a ton of gauge.
Yeah. Why not?